particular ceremony is over. Over to you.
Well, I thought the British were very formal about these things, so I was expecting a great deal more ritual before you introduced me.
You said you got my speech for me.
Well, it's a real delight and pleasure for us to be here in Leicester, and also a beautiful day that's greeted us today, isn't it? It's particularly gratifying for us to be here because I think Star Trek is a show that both Jimmy and myself and all the rest of us who worked on it and invested 3 years of our lives into are very fond of and indeed very proud of, and to know that it's being shared by so many people. In fact, this phenomenon of the Star Trek convention going not only across borders now, but across the Atlantic is, I think, the most flattering kind of compliment to be paid for the work that we did. And we're very grateful to all of you for having supported it as you have and continuing to support it and giving it the kind of long life that you've given to the show. The other thing that pleases me particularly is the fact that the proceeds from this gathering is going to a very, very worthy cause. The Wildlife Federation, is it? Here in England. I think that it's also very symbolic of the kind of people that have found something of value in Star Trek, that they are contributing the benefits from this kind of gathering to a cause such as that, because I think Star Trek made many, many comments, and one of them certainly was the need for not only our awareness of the environment that surrounds us, but the need for us to do something about it. And this, I think, is the most positive and affirmative way of expressing that it's not just a convention of people getting together, but that there's action resulting from it. And to know that this is the kind of convention that this is to me very deeply gratifying. But on the best level, it's a gathering of people who share this common love and common interest. And I think that's the most important thing of all, because that's what civilization is all about, isn't it? People being able to get together, to communicate, to share a little bit of their lives, and that's what makes community. And if we had more of this kind of thing happening in all the societies, and crossing border lines and crossing cultures, then I really think that we don't have to worry about wars and about having to battle to protect our environment. And so this kind of gathering to me is very, very satisfying, and I'm very grateful to the organizers of this for putting it together and for giving us this kind of wonderful, warm welcome. I'm looking forward to the next 2 days of this convention, but when I look over this group and think about what this all stands for, I think this is the best evidence of the fact that indeed Star Trek does live. Thank you.
Well, I just been sitting here taking notes. On what not to talk about. And it's voluminous. I must say, I arrived here Thursday, in the evening sometime. And I shouldn't have had any clothes on at all. Well, the first thing they want to know, do you have hair in your chest? So right at Leicester Station, I went and zipped it. And they've been trying to get the rest of them off me. And also, I've been surrounded by two people. One who has a fantastic laugh, which goes on and on and on. In the same note. You hear it? Echoing through the halls for the next 2 days. I'm going to go home. I wonder if any of you know who I'm talking about. The counterpoint to that is a terribly high-pitched chuckle. And she tries to hide her again by going like that. No way, I think it comes off the top of her head. I understand that so many of you come from as far away as Scotland. There is someone here from... How many here from Scotland? Fantastic. What a grand group they are. And somebody here from New York? Yes? Two people here from New York. Now, how's that? And somebody here from Philadelphia and New Jersey? New Jersey. Anyway, got from New Jersey. This is really fabulous, to come over here, because it was about a year and a half ago, 4 months ago, that Jenny first wrote me and asked me that if they organized a convention, would I come over? And I think I answered pretty quickly that letter, not the other one so much. Pretty quickly I answered that letter. And she has done, to me, a fabulous job of organizing this, and she has a great group of helpers, but I honestly think that although she doesn't talk very much and she's very shy, obviously she's not very shy when it comes down to organizing something like this, which is really fantastic. And I think we should all just give her a standing ovation for getting us all together. Well, that's all I was going to say right now.
You said enough.
I said enough. Scotty on the phone. That was one of the first sentences that I heard. I knew exactly what she was saying as far as the words are concerned, but I didn't understand what they meant. Scotty on the phone.
Neither does anybody else.
Scotty on the phone. You have to know the words. Very difficult, when you run into a lot of different accents. One of the first things you have to do is get the vocabulary. And scagness on the promenade. But I hear, scaggy on the phone. But it's great to see you all here. It's really, and I hope that we can all meet at different times, and, we should be able to certainly give autographs and everything else, and be sure we cover everybody. Some of the conventions in New York and Detroit, you just can't cover everyone. But there have been times when we have hit maybe 2,000 autographs a day, so I think we can...
You won't hit that here.
No, we won't hit that here. That's all right. We may do it 2 or 3 times. Okay. But as far as opening ceremonies are concerned, that's about all I have to say. All right?
If you just all stay here for a moment, I won't be long.
What are you going to do next?
I don't know.
That's all I wrote that.
We're waiting for him to come, would you believe?
Who?
The next on the program.
Oh.
Who is it?
Can we go?
Yeah.
Because Jenny's so shy, you know, and the next speaker is a little late, and you know what? So many of you are with cameras and you're so far away and everything else. Why don't we just have right now a little camera session, and let's not have it get disorganized. But what we'll do is, I think that's probably the best side because the sun's shining too from there. Is that why don't George and I go down gradually each aisle, and if you want to stand up and have pictures taken with us and so on, that will help pass the time until the next speaker comes, all right? All right?